All right, so in this video, I wanted to cover my top 10 most comfortable sneakers for under $150. This is kind of a fun one to do because the price points for some of these sneakers, I swear some of these brands are just really marketing these as a sub $150 sneaker. Then you do have a little bit more elite shoes that are, 165, 180, 225, 250 ranges. So I wanted to focus in that under $150 range for this video. And if you guys like this video, drop a like, subscribe. And if you guys want to see other price points, if you want to see a sub $100 video, like 120, maybe 180 roughly is probably a good price point as well, because there's a ton of different sneakers in comfort levels that are like much better in my opinion between that $150 and $180 price range. It's crazy what an extra 10 bucks will buy you. Now, if you guys do want to buy any of the sneakers that I'm going to be talking about in this video, please use the links in the description of the video. And if you guys do, I do get a little bit of a kickback, and it directly supports myself and my family, and greatly appreciated when you guys do that. Seriously, it's not an understatement. Anytime you guys use my links to buy any of the shoes that I'm talking about, super thankful. So the number 10 spot, we're going to go with the Nike Motivas. These are only $110 at retail, which is a pretty nice price point. Probably the cheapest one on this countdown, to be honest, but it has a really nice comfortable midsole on here. I believe this is Cushionlon 3.0, and it is a very interesting pair of sneakers, because check this out. I've never really seen that before. Check this. This is the Invincible run. Doesn't really do that. This one literally rocks back and forth. Very interesting. Lots of interesting bubbles in the bottom of the shoe. But when you put these on feet, I don't feel any of these bubbles. It's just a nice little smooth walking sensation as you go around. Now, $110 is a great price point. Again, this is kind of like a takedown version, in my opinion, of like the Invincible runs. Now, this one's obviously for running, max cushion, and this also has Zoom X. This one does not have Zoom X, and it's not as premium looking, but honestly, you get a lot of bang for the buck in this one. $110, very comfortable. I've worn this one a lot. I think a lot of times people look at Nike's products and think some of the stuff is way overpriced. Rightfully so, like Jordan Retro as being 2+, but these are really comfortable for something that is $110. It's fairly wide foot friendly. They fit true to size, something that you can wear casually day in and day out. And if you guys have a pair of these, leave a comment in the comment section. What do you like or dislike about these sneakers? So the number 9 spot is actually to a pair of sneakers I don't even own yet, but it's one that I'm projecting being a really good one, considering the price point is $130, and that is the Reebok Float Zig. The reason why I think this is going to be a good one is because I've tried the float ride technology from Reebok, and it's quite comfortable. It's a pretty soft, squishy, overall nice foam that they have for Reebok, but they're doing this in the shape of the Zig Tech technology, which is kind of the ziggy-zaggy midsole. It's definitely one of those pairs that I'm going to be getting in hand and on feet. So check back on the channel later this month. There should be a review on this channel, but I'm projecting it's going to be a very good one. Just overall experience with the float ride technology in the past. But leave a comment again if you've tried them, if you agree or disagree. So the number 8 spot goes to the Adidas Pure Boost 2023. Now this shoe retails at $140. I would say fit is true to size as well. It's a nice breathable option for your feet as well with the Adidas Boost technology on the midsole. And I would say it's kind of a takedown version of the Adidas Ultra Boost or the Ultra Boost Lite. Now, personally, I would get the Adidas Ultra Boost Lite. In my opinion, it's an underappreciated pair of sneakers, very comfortable, something that I've used quite a bit. And I think that the overall progression that Adidas has made with the Ultra Boost line has been really good. However, the Adidas Ultra Boost Lite retails usually at $190, but I will link them in the description. They are on sale for under $150, but I wanted to include all of these sneakers really at that retail price of $150 or under. Back to the Pure Boost 23 though, it is an overall very comfortable pair of sneakers, not the craziest, bounciest sensation under feet, even though it does have Adidas Boost. But overall, again, it's just a very wearable pair of sneakers that you can wear day in and day out and be very comfortable in. So the number 7 spot goes to the $150 Brooks Ghost Max. Now the Brooks Ghost Max might be the biggest stack of cushion you get for that $150 price point. Super nice on feet, kind of reminds me of the Asics Gel Nimbus 25 on feet or 26 on feet. However, it is a cheaper price point at $150. It is a little bit firmer on feet though than the Gel Nimbus, but the mesh is nice. Overall, it's a pretty stable feeling shoe considering the stack of height as well, and a really comfortable pair of sneakers. Brooks fans will probably really enjoy these, and they do have a Ghost Max 2 coming out as well, so looking forward to getting those. I would also say that those do fit true to size. Pretty much all the shoes that I'm going to be mentioning on the countdown do fit me true to size, so throwing that out there. The number 6 spot on the countdown goes to pretty much a fan favorite, and that is the Hoka Clifton 9. These retail at $145 now. They were a little bit cheaper back in the 6s and 7s, but the 9th version is very comfortable as well. They don't have any crazy proprietary foam in these ones yet. The future versions of Hoka sneakers that we have now in 2024 do have some sort of proprietary foam, but the cushioning system that they offer in the Hoka Clifton series is really nice. It's an all-around very comfortable pair of sneakers, very good for walking around, Disney trips, vacations and stuff. This is a shoe that you see on a lot of people's feet. It has a pretty large stack of cushioning, and you do feel the cushioning throughout the midfoot of the shoe and all through the heel toe transition. The engineered mesh upper is fairly generic, but it's breathable and it's very comfortable. And the extra padding around the collar and the tongue, always very welcome. This pair could honestly be a number one for most people out there, but for me, it lands in the 5 spot. It's just not the best looking shoe in my opinion, but man, is it comfortable. So the number 5 spot, we're gonna give it to the Nike Pegasus 40. Now, I actually do think that the Clifton 9s are more comfortable than the Pegasus 40s overall, but I think that the wearability of the Pegasus 40s are just overall better. Like the Nike Pegasus 40, I think looks really nice. It's a very comfortable shoe as well. They offer a million different colorways of the Pegasus 40, and they also offer wide versions also. Now the Pegasus 40 does retail at $130. They do have colorways on sale for like $104 right now at Nike, and again, I'll link them in the description. And for those wondering about the cushion, they do have an air zoom unit in the forefoot of the shoe, and then the entire midsole is made out of Nike React foam. The Pegasus line has pretty much been Nike's bread and butter for running sneakers. They're just the daily racehorse sneakers that everybody kind of loves to get. When we went to Arizona actually recently, my wife got a pair of the 38s, I think, the Shield version from Arizona for super steals. So similar to the rest of the shoes on the list, you can get the late models usually for a little bit of a better price point. They do have the Pegasus 41s coming out fairly soon. Whenever those come out this year, I'm going to definitely be getting a pair. So make sure you subscribe and check back on the channel soon. So the number 4 spot, I'm actually going to go with this one right here. This is the Adidas Supernova Rise featuring this crazy Dreamstrike plus midsole. The Adidas Supernova Rise is $140. I would say that they do fit true to size. It's actually a pretty nice cushioning system that Adidas has developed with the Dreamstrike Plus. It's kind of like a different version or a different formula of the Lightstrike Pro. Lightstrike Pro is a little bit lighter, I believe. This is a little bit denser, but man, it is good on feet, and because it is not the crazy soft, it's something you can wear on a regular basis and just enjoy wearing. Nowadays, it's kind of crazy because the super foam market, some of the foams are so incredibly soft, some of them are super firm still. So it's kind of like fun trying to figure out which is the ones that you like best on your feet. And what I usually find, it's kind of a combination of everything. The sandwich mesh is pretty nice on the Supernova Rise, and I also like the extra padding around the collar and the tongue. I do have a video comparing the Supernova solutions to the Rises. Personally, in my opinion, the Rises are the most comfortable ones out of the two. So coming in at the number 3 spot, we have the New Balance Fresh Foam X 880 V14. So the 14th version of the 880s. This is pretty nice, and I actually like this colorway. It's great for summer as well. I did a review on these, comparing these to the 1080 V13s, which in my opinion, the 1080 V13 is a far superior pair of sneakers, but it does cross the barrier of the $140 price point since those are $165. These ones though are $140. So the Fresh Foam X and the midsole of the 880s is a little bit firmer, as I mentioned, than the 1080s. I like the overall build structure of these and just the wearability of the New Balance line and the Fresh Foam X lineage that I've just grown to love through the years. And when I do put these on feet and wear them around, I'm just overall appreciative of what I have. Dog walkers, whatever you want to call these things, Costco walkers. These things get the job done, and I'm definitely thankful every time I wear them just because they're overall very nice on feet. Now, I'd also mention that the New Balance Fresh Foam X More V4s are also exceptionally good. I believe the price point was $150 on those as well. I don't know if those are still available on New Balance's website. I'll link them in the description if they are. So for those people that are looking for just an overall plusher ride underfoot, and they also offer wide versions of these and the More V4s, those things are incredible. But the next version of the Mores I can't wait to get later this year. Those look really incredible as well. So the number 2 spot on the list goes to this guy right here. This is a really comfortable pair, something that I think a lot of people are going to be wearing and enjoying in the spring and the summer. And this is the Asics Nova Blast V4, and these retail at $140. Again, for me, fit true to size. I love the overall build of this midsole. It's really crazy. It has a lot of different like geometric shapes and stuff, and it kind of protrudes out the back quite a bit as well. It's a beefy pair of sneakers, fairly lightweight, very breathable. I love the inside liner of these as well, and the tongue is probably the downfall for me. I don't love that it's a little bit low, and I don't like that it's like difficult to put on. It needs to be a little bit more plush in my opinion, but overall it looks faster. Probably the way that the tongue is, it's just harder to get on my feet personally, but overall experience is really good on these things. It's wide feet friendly as well, at least on my feet, and the comfort and the cushioning in this is really good. Now this does feature the FF Blast Plus in the midsole, so it is pretty soft and definitely can feel it through the forefoot of the shoe. Heel toe transition is really solid in these as well. Number 2 spot for me because Asics has done some pretty tremendous things, and this one is in the front runners of like the $140, $150 price points for pairs of sneakers. It's obviously a runner, but it's something you can wear casually as well, and overall cushioning is exceptional, as well as just the overall package that you get in a spring summer sort of pair of sneakers. Leave a comment in the comment section if you guys agree or disagree with any of my choices in this list so far. Much appreciated. Drop a like on the video if you liked the video, and make sure you subscribe for more content. Anyway, number 1 spot for me goes to a really crazy pair of sneakers right here, and that is the New Balance Fuel Cell Rebel V4. This is not going to be everybody's number 1 because this is extremely soft and squishy on feet. Some people might find this too soft and squishy. I totally get that. For that, I would leave you guys with any of the other 10 in this countdown because all of the other ones are firmer on feet than this pair right here. This is crazy, crazy soft on feet, super lightweight, probably the lightest out of all 10 as well, and super breathable, probably the most breathable out of all 10. So if you're looking for lightweight, breathable, crazy soft, squishy, something that you can pick up the pace in if you're actually going to be running in these things as well, you could probably go pretty fast because these things are pretty incredible on feet. Now, I wore these on vacation in Arizona for like a week. I brought my 1080 V13s. I wore these probably 90% of the time that I was there, and I really, really like this overall package. Fairly budget friendly as well at that $140 price point, and they do offer wide versions. So for me, I got true to size 9.5, but I also got the wide version, which I do appreciate the extra little wiggle room in. So for New Balance Fresh Foam X stuff, I usually get true to size and then just the regular version, not the wides. Fuel cell, I usually go the wide versions, and I definitely appreciate it. This pair is again $140. Now here's where things get kind of crazy, because bang for the buck, like these things are pretty solid because you get a lot of the same bells and whistles as you do on the more premium version of the Elites. So this one is actually the Super Comp Elite V4. This is a Rebel V4. The Rebel V4 140. The Elites I think were like $250 for these, which is nuts. Both the midsoles are crazy. The difference is this has a carbon fiber plate in it, which honestly is great for running, but not so much for casual for the most part. However, the Rebel does not have the carbon fiber plate. The upper, like overall, looks very, very similar though to the more expensive versions. So over $100 more, and you get a little bit more refined, just more fine-tuned version of this shoe right here. But this shoe offers an incredible bang for the buck, in my opinion. As I mentioned, some people are going to find this too soft and squishy on feet. Personally, I really enjoy that midsole though, so this is my most comfortable pair of sneakers for under $150 for spring, summer. I think this is a go. Leave a comment in the comment section. What do you guys think about my list though? And again, if you guys want to buy any of the sneakers that I talked about in this video, please use the links in the description. Greatly appreciate when you guys do that. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful. And if you guys want to see more detailed reviews of any of the shoes that I kind of mentioned in this video, check my channel out and do a little search on my name and then the shoe, and my video should pop up on YouTube for you guys. Also, if you have any other suggestions for pairs of sneakers that I should be trying, maybe ones that you thought should have been in this countdown that I totally forgot about, totally neglected, leave a comment in the comment section which pairs you guys want to see, and I'll definitely consider buying those and checking them out for myself as well, because I'm always curious, always trying to find the latest and greatest fun stuff, especially in the comfort sneaker market. Have a good rest of the day. Thank you again for watching. Hopefully we'll see you back on the channel for some more content soon. All right, peace guys.